EB-5 step by step. There are 4 general steps that investors must complete to become U.S. permanent residents through the EB-5 visa program. Once these steps have become completed, EB-5 investors, their spouse, and their unmarried children under the age of 21 become U.S. permanent residents. They will also have the option to apply to become U.S. citizens after 5 years of obtaining their permanent residency. Step 1. Locating an EB-5 project. The EB-5 applicant must first find a suitable business project to invest in. As we mentioned, EB-5 business projects generally take the form of either new commercial enterprises or regional center projects. Overseas migration agents often help EB-5 investors locate the project that best suits their needs. Applicants must also ensure that they meet accredited investors' income requirements in order to move forward with the EB-5 process. Step 2. Capital investment and I-526 petition. After choosing a project to invest in, the applicants must make the required capital investment amount in the project that they have chosen. The investment must be $1,050,000 or $800,000 if the project is situated in a targeted employment area. These investments are often made into an escrow account. Then, an immigration attorney provides proof of this investment by filing an I-526 petition with the USCIS. USCIS typically informs applicants whether or not their I-526 petition has been accepted after 31 to 52 months. Most regional centers will refund your investment if your I-526 is denied, but can vary depending on the terms of the investment and the agreement with the EB-5 project company or regional center. Step 3. 2-year conditional permanent residency. The third step of the EB-5 application process is for the applicant to become a 2-year conditional resident of the United States, so they can implement the project funded by their EB-5 investment. EB-5 investors are eligible to become U.S. residents once their I-526 petition has been approved by the USCIS. Residency can be attained in one of 2 ways. First, if the EB-5 investor already has lawful status in the United States, then they must just file Form I-485 to adjust their status to conditional permanent resident. Second, if the investor does not already have lawful status in the United States, then they must file for an immigrant visa by submitting Form DS-260 to the National Visa Center, and they must process through the U.S. consulate or embassy in their home country. Both of these steps typically require the help of an immigration attorney, and the immigration visa is issued in about 6 to 12 months. During the 2-year conditional residency period, the investor is required to fulfill physical presence requirements and cannot remain outside of the United States for more than 1 year without obtaining a re-entry permit. Step 4. Unconditional permanent residency and the I-829 petition. The final step in the EB-5 visa process is for applicants to become unconditional permanent residents by removing their 2-year conditional status. The I-829 petition is submitted to the USCIS 90 days prior to the 2nd anniversary of the date that the applicant first received their conditional residency. This application proves that the investor has met all requirements of the EB-5 visa program. USCIS most often issues a permanent green card 22 to 45 months after the I-829 has been submitted. The investor, their spouse, and their unmarried children under the age of 21 can then permanently live and work in the United States and have the option to apply to become U.S. citizens after a 5-year period from the date they received their initial conditional residency. EB-5 visa application process will be next. Thank you.